Hi guys! So, obviously something is different here. Big news, I moved, and now instead of my dining room table, I have a dedicated filming space and a doll room, and I don't usually record myself for this particular series, but I wanted to show it off. Also, my last video was kind of my birthday special, but I am filming this video actually on my birthday, so I don't know. I'm in a good mood. I don't know if I'm gonna do this for future new release videos. I might. I guess it's up to you guys. Tell me which you prefer, but if you are new here, this is just a series on my channel where I go over new or upcoming fashion doll releases, give my thoughts on them, and tell you whether, in this instance, I am bravely refusing to buy a new shiny object in return for a brief dopamine rush, or if I continue to be a cog in the capitalism machine. So, let's get into it, yeah? So, as usual, we'll start with my good friend, Barbara. And there's really not a lot from Barbie, actually, lately. There's some new extra dolls, and I don't really like them. Big surprise there. But this is more speaking to my personal taste rather than the designs of the dolls, because I can see the appeal of them. They're definitely more cohesive and, like, more cleverly designed than some other past extra dolls. I still don't get the pets though. Like, why is the Chihuahua on a treadmill? Why are we doing this? There's a new Inspiring Women doll, and I usually kind of ignore these. They're definitely not for me. The latest one is Madam CJ Walker though, and I included her because I do think she is probably the best one in the entire series. I don't have anything incredibly poignant to say about her. I just think she was a good one to include in the series, and she was done really well. That's all. There's the 1977 Superstar reproduction doll, and I'm a big Superstar fan. The Superstar mold is one of my favorites. This Barbie is incredibly iconic, and I love her. I don't know if I'll get her just because there's so many other things that I'm looking forward to, but I don't know. I skipped out on the Superstar Christie repro, and I really regret doing that now. So we'll see. So, before we move on to the other dolls, I do just want to say, I am aware of the Monster High G3 dolls. I've seen them, I've watched the unboxings, but I've been kind of quiet about them here just because I want to wait on an official announcement from Mattel with stock photos and all that, so I can make like a comprehensive video on my thoughts on them as a whole. I've never been like a breaking news channel who announces leaks or things as soon as they drop. I don't want to make like a brand new video every time we get a new stock image. There's plenty of other channels that already do that, probably better than I can. But for me, I will be waiting. Maybe for a while, because Mattel is doing everything in their power to pretend these dolls just don't exist for some reason. But hopefully soon. I just wanted to say I've seen them, I'm aware of them, and my initial thoughts are actually pretty positive, but you'll be hearing more about that soon. I have been talking about them a lot on Twitter though, if you have one and you'd like to follow me there, but moving on. So, we have the first look at Mattel's Disney Princess dolls. Their grand return after getting the license back, and these are awful. They're just nasty. I'm so disappointed. I do like the faces on most of them. I'm okay with those, but I'm just seeing a lot of molded on tops and sad papery skirts. I had a lot of hope for Mattel's Disney princesses. I'm not sure what this collection has over the Hasbro dolls, honestly, but maybe these are just rushed out as quickly as possible so Mattel can get the collection out and future collections will have more thought put into them. I don't know. I can only hope. God, these ballet dolls are just the worst. They didn't even paint the shoes. Yeah, no, I'll be sticking to the Disney store for now. Speaking of the Disney store, there's some new limited edition Anna and Elsa dolls coming soon. No date announced yet, I don't think. But these were designed by Brittany Lee, who is such an incredibly iconic artist. I love her art so much. And these dolls are everything. I'm not the biggest Frozen fan, so I don't think I'm gonna be like fighting in the trenches to try and get these. But I hope they're successful enough that they let Brittany Lee do another collection. We absolutely need more dolls like this. So we have dolls from the next big LOL OMG collection. This one is called Fashion Show, and the name is pretty self-explanatory. They're all fashion show or design themed. First, there's like the massive set with styles and sachet and a bunch of LOL tots too. I don't really care about the tots, so I will not be spending the $140 to purchase. The OMGs are cute though. I think Styles is one of the best in like the entire fashion show collection. Sachet is a bit disappointing though, just looking at her compared to the art. Her outfit, it just doesn't look like it was executed that well. Then there's Missy Frost and La Rose, whose gimmicks are like these multifunctional mix and match outfits. Missy Frost is cute. She definitely looks like she would be so much fun to just explore all the outfit possibilities. I think they did such a good job with all the different pieces individually, but sometimes they just don't look like they particularly go together. Maybe it's just all the different fabrics and textures. They may have went a little bit overboard on that. La Rose, however, I am so incredibly in love with. Like, I just feel on a spiritual level that this doll was made and designed for me specifically. She is my doll. Like, every single piece, every outfit is so cute. She's so cute. Her braids, her little heart freckles, she's everything. She's everything to me. I cannot wait to get her. And then we have the hair play dolls, Lady Braids and Twist Queen. And I'm interested in these only because I'm curious about the hair gimmick. They definitely make it seem like you can do a lot with the hair. And speaking as someone who's just a tragically inept when it comes to styling doll hair, I think maybe it would be fun to have a doll whose hair I'm encouraged to just kind of play around with. So I am actually considering these. We have Series 2 of the Rainbow High Junior High dolls, and I don't know. I'm kind of opposed just to the very existence of these. I just find them really strange and unnecessary, and I think it's a lot of energy that could be devoted to the main Rainbow High line. Like, why not give these characters updated looks for their high school selves? The only one I really want to focus on, though, is Stella, which is probably the most perplexing doll that Rainbow High has released in a long time. Like, Stella, she is literal royalty. She has built-in references to Marilyn Monroe, and you put her in a single, plain, sequin mini dress. There's just no flavor to this. I'm not into it. Next, we have the Rainbow Vision costume ball dolls. There are 6 of these, so I'll go through them. First, there's Demi Batista. She is dressed as a vampire. The twin tails, the paperclip earrings. MGA definitely knows what they're doing. And she's cute. I like the overcoat. I think it gives the whole look a pretty interesting silhouette. But underneath that, it's like, oh, a bodycon mini dress and knee-high boots. I've certainly never seen that before. But she also just looks a lot like the Shadow High twins, so I wonder if I need her when I have them. I don't know. Then there's Lola Wilde, dressed as a... I guess she's a cat. I would have assumed a werewolf, but the description, it does say cat ears. And again, it's not an outfit choice that's like groundbreaking for Rainbow High. Bodycon mini skirt and thigh highs. But I think the draw of her is definitely the color scheme, and she has a really unique face up. Her face is just really, really interesting to me, and maybe I'm just happy to see more brown eyes. Then there's Eliza McPhee, dressed as a fairy, and she is beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. Her dress is so pretty. I love the details. Her little ear cuffs are amazing. Her face and her makeup, absolutely stunning. I've really got nothing negative to say about her. She's definitely my most anticipated from this collection. So those were the Shadow High dolls. Then there's 3 Rainbow High dolls. There's Robin, Bella, and Violet. First is Robin, and she's alright. I'm happy to see Robin again. I love her Slumber Party doll, but this one, I don't know. Her theme is spider, and I feel like they could have gone further with that. I like the little spiders all over her outfit, but aside from that and the makeup, I'm just not incredibly impressed with her. Then there's Bella, who is next to Eliza as far as anticipation goes. She's dressed as a witch, and I love this outfit so much. It reminds me of like when Barbie would do Halloween dolls and like do them well, which is probably what they were going for, but this outfit is just so cool, so detailed, so pink, definitely a standout for me. Then there's Violet, who is dressed as Catwoman, which, that's a weird choice, isn't it? Dressing her as a licensed fictional character when there's already a character dressed as a nondescript cat, and I'm just not into this doll at all. A bodycon mini dress and thigh-high boots. Groundbreaking. I like the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman references, but otherwise it just looks exactly like the kind of low-effort, lazy, last-minute costume a lifestyle influencer would do. Which, yeah, makes sense for Violet, but not for a doll that you need to sell. I do want to say, though, the prices of these keep fluctuating. Probably when they get closer to the official release, we'll get a solid answer. But right now, it's anywhere between $35 and $40. And these don't come with any sort of second outfit or really any accessories, which is disappointing, to say the least. Rainbow High prices are so weird and inconsistent, and they just keep getting higher. Like, are they really well executed dolls worth a lot of money? Yeah. But when you set a precedence of a doll and an extra outfit and accessories costing a certain amount of money, and you keep raising and raising that price and including less and less stuff, how are we meant to see it? It just feels somewhat disrespectful. Like, yeah, you're gonna buy whatever we put out at any price because you're a dedicated fan or whatever. But actually, we do have more for Rainbow High. We have the K-pop dolls. We don't have stock images of these yet, we just have the teaser posted by Rainbow High themselves, but people have been finding these in stores already, so look out. When I first saw the K-pop girls in the show, I didn't think I was that interested in them, but seeing their other outfits and their dolls, I don't know. They got me. I'm kind of obsessed. I'm rarely a completionist. Like, there's not been a single Rainbow High line where I felt the need to buy that entire line. Even the ones where there's just 3, I never liked all 3 enough to buy them all. These 3, however, I need them all. As a set, they just look so cute. I think Tiara is probably my favorite, but Minnie and Tessa, they are a must-have too. I'm really excited for them. So, that's all the dolls I have on my list for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to let me know which dolls you are most excited for, which ones you'll be skipping out on. And when you're done, as always, just be sure to like and subscribe for any future fashion doll content. Now go out and get those dolls.